Yo, what's up everybody? Club Wars coming on in. We have Ronin versus Enigma for week number 6. So, here we are, a little bit late into the match, sorry about that, but we do have a Volfi ban, we have the Naga ban on the first ban here coming in, and then we have Gaialis Yukama onto Alola's side, and we have Volfi and Barnshi on Huron's side. So, coming in here for some pretty different starters. Looking nice, looking nice. We got Yowler on Alola's side, and we got some Grumper, Naga, Skunch, some new Riken. So switching up stuff pretty well here. And then we have the Yowler ban and the Skunch ban. And then picking up that Grumper. Hope everybody's doing well. We took a break off of the Club Wars besides the All-Star match, so nice, nice, nice. Alright, so it does pick up Naga. So yeah, Ronin and Enigma is going to be some hype matches. We got a lot of really good players from both sides. As always in Club Wars, we have the top players, so but I'm pretty interested to see this match. We have the Volarin coming in. Volarin and Riken. Alright, alright. Between the Mix and the Barnshi. Does decide on the Mix. So, we have our first match coming in for Ronin versus Enigma. Volfi, Barnshi on the Huron side, and we have good old Gaialis, sorry, and Yukama on Alola. So with the startup, we have, I would say, a pretty okay start for Alola. I think a lot of time Volfis are okay with eating the double gash here. It's either taking the double gash in order to get a plague off, or but depending on the speed of the Yukama, that also means water cannon will come through. So not very good if it is a slow Volfi and a really fast Yukama. It'll be pretty good on Alola's side. But definitely Yukama if it is a speedy Yukama, and Volfi does live this double into, that means Yukama goes down this turn if it doubles into the Yukama slot. So we have, think about some potential switch-ins. Naga is a pretty, sorry, I'm trying to think. So double gash, not a lot of good switch-ins. Free dab with the sneeze, Kappa Kappa. So play coming on in into Gael's slot. All Tems are staying in, so double gash going through. 50% with the water cannon. Going on to Barnshi. Alright, alright. Windburst coming in, bringing it to 30%. Yo, Rishi with the raid, bro. Thank you so much, man. Yo, I hope the stream was going well. Yo, thank you so much, man. Yo, these games are going to be hype. Yo, I hope you had a good time. We got some Club Wars raid. How are the matches, man? How are the matches? Shuin OP. So, splitting the damage here, if Plague does go off into Gaialis, it is going to kill Gaialis, so something to think about. I think Huron definitely got the best of that trade, in my opinion. Hand fan on Barnshi and the Ward Drum on Gaialis. I didn't see if it was air spec, but I think a lot of people are running air spec Barnshi at the moment. Yo, I hope everyone's doing well, man. J Dragon, Jayton, or Jainton, Hyperion, Rishi, Arkham, Marine Light. Is Alola gonna 1v5 Enigma again? Yeah. Are you sure? Wait. I didn't even think about that. Jesus. Yo, healthier. What's up? What's up? 910. Yo, the whole squad's here. Alright. So we got a Volerant switch in for the Giles, and the Banshee is switching in for Volerant as well. Turbo choreography. This used to be very, very standard. But I mean, it's coming back. We now have a fast Volerant eating this this attack here. So now there is a Noxious Bomb from the Volerant side, but yeah, Volphy can't outspeed anything here. So, but what is kind of rough is the Volerant can deal good damage onto this Volerant. If he is Doppelganger, that means it's going to take 2 attacks in order to kill here. So that is something to think about as well. We don't know what item this Volerant has here. We do know it is Handcuffs Volphy. So there should be a double into Volphy, or if he wants to read that it's going to be a swap into Grumper. Actually, if it's swapping to Grumper, he stays in with both and doubles in, which he's already going to double in the Volphy slot, so now you either eat it with Barngi, Volphy, Raiken, or Volerant. Or, sorry, Grumper. This is actually a really good spot for Alola. No matter what, the double in here is going to kill something. And if it's anaerobic, a Noxious Bomb is definitely good in this slot. The only thing is it won't matter because Volerant's attack. So if it is Doppel, it is 2 attacks to kill this Volerant. Really, really awkward spot for Huron here. Alright, Feather Gatling coming on through instead of that Noxious Bomb. Which means it's aerobic. So, yo, they have a sick Hyperkinetic coming in. Water Cannon coming through with the Toxic Tick because it is the win. And Noxious Bomb coming through. Going on to this Yukama. Bringing it down to 30%. And gets the item snared in case it is the that Doppelganger. Alright, so with +1 special defense, this is actually the best thing that could have happened for Huron. That means it's not going to be able to eat this Hyperkinetic. It's going to be able to eat this Hyperkinetic a lot better because it's not aerobic here. If it was aerobic, then he would have been in deep trouble here, just because then he could Hyperkinetic and etc. etc. But now with no aerobic as well, he's not going to be able to do as well against this this Volerant. Well, I think it goes hand in hand. I think the defensive anaerobic Volerant plays a bit better here. So with Grumper coming in, I'm almost positive this is a bait. I'm almost positive this is a bait. I think it's the only way. Or it's going to be a double into Volerant slot to make sure it can kill the Volerant. But then he still has to deal with Naga. He still has to deal with Mix, Giles. Well, Giles can definitely be dealt with Wolfie. Yukama always putting in work, man. Always putting in work. There's always a way that Volerant or Yukama just puts in work. Chamomile coming in as well. The new item switch, which has been insane. The only thing that's bad about this means it can't get Bamboozle. Like, it can't get Evasion. So that's the only downside of Chamomile. Wolfie is gonna come on into the Wolfie slot. Hyperkinetic Strike, he does read it. Hyperkinetic, he's putting in some damage into this Volarant slot because he knows he's gonna have to kill it. Doppelganger on the Volarant as well, so that 58% is really, really good there. Aquatic Whirlwind, bringing it down to 3%. Noxious Bomb comes on in, killing the Yukama, but it got a lot of value here. He does have Feather Gatlings, so he can deal with this Volarant. Since he is Doppelganger, he can start attacking this Volarant here and get this kill. So, okay. If he... I'm trying to think. If his mix is fast, he can definitely... Yeah, just bring in mix here, right? He does decide on Naga. Alright, interesting. So I thought if Mix could use energy manipulation or spike or whatever onto whatever 3 prio move onto the Wolfie slot, it would have been better here. But he decides on the Naga. So definitely interesting choice. Huh. He does have the other water, but in this situation, he kind of rough, huh? Because Grumper is going to be able to deal with this Naga very, very, very well. So he has to have 3 against 2 against this Grumper. So the Feather Gallon comes in to the Volarant. Oh, it's Water Custodian! Oh, it's Water Custodian! Yo! I think that Water Custodian is actually going to win the game here. I'm pretty sure he thought it was the Seed Aura. And now that it's not, he actually wins because the Grumper's on the other side. Water Custodian coming in clutch. Double screen on the Naga as well. Oh, man. He can Naga's Fury. Oh, no. Oh, no. What kills Raiken? Okay, so if Naga dies, what kills Raiken? Hyperkinetic Strike? Hyperkinetic Strike, right? Yeah. Oh, man. Alright, what do you guys think? If he rests the Volarant and uses his Naga's Fury, or if he switches in... Is it better to rest here? Probably not, actually. He's not going to have enough stamina on this Volarant for Hyperkinetic Strike, even if he clicks rest. So if he swaps in a Mix and Naga's Fury, I think he's okay. So yeah, Mix comes in, uses Naga's Fury, 15%, 12%. This Noxious Bomb is going to overexert the Volarant and kill it. Thunderstrike. 60%. The Inductor, and also remember, Exhausted doesn't go off only because he has the Chamomile on it. So 60% mix with the Inductor. That means yeah, he can either bring Gaialis, or I think it's fine to bring in Gaialis here, right? You bring in Gaialis. You don't care if Ketsa goes off to get the Prideful stack. Oh. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because Gallus is just faster. So this is a hyperkinetic into Riken and probably a double into Riken actually. Energy manipulation and yeah, this is a double into Riken. And then kill the Riken and then it's all set. Hyperkinetic strike, energy manip, or spike, whatever is gonna do the most. Wait. Well, I mean, I guess Valorant can't die anyways. This is fine. I think no matter what the play was, I think he still wins, right? Toxic Plume with the synergy in order to make sure that the hyperkinetic kills here is probably the better play. I think regardless, this hyperkinetic was going to kill Riken. So I think it's just to make sure if it is HP special defense that it still is going to be able to kill here. So I think it's just the much safer play. It's like the guaranteed win. Sorry guys, I'm kind of out of it. Yeah, it probably would have lived that, just seeing how slow it went down at the end there. But yeah, Ronin takes it. Alola taking it against Huron for game 1. 1-0 Ronin versus Enigma. More games coming in. GG's. Alright everybody, game number 2 coming in from Ronin versus Enigma. Okay, so Ronin is always going to be on this left side, and Kanzaki is always going to be on the right side. I hope everybody's having a good day watching these matches. I know I am. A little late on waking up today, but yeah, definitely going to definitely getting ready in between the matches. Getting water, you know, getting some coffee, trying to wake up. So Temtem waits for no one. Alright, so Alola, Kanzaki. Kanzaki bringing in the Momo while Alola likes the Yowler here. I think Yowler and Volphy go so well together. If anybody understands the late Torment and Plague situation that can happen with handcuffs, it's really strong. So if Alola wants to cheese hard on this, he can actually do some bans towards the Volphy and Yowler so he can get that in. So, and that might be what he's doing on banning this guy Alice. Oh, did he really? Wait, Magi missed out on the Club 4 match? Oh no. Rip Matt, dude. Yeah. Dude, okay, so no joke. My phone, I actually don't know what you should pick first here. I think it's either Barnchi or Calibus, in my opinion. That's only because you have to. I think it's gonna be the late Torment start. So he might be picking something. So if he does late Torment start, then he picks the Barnchi. Matt is SNR Plat. Matt Gia. One of the best toxic players in the game. If not the best toxic player in the game. So no joke, I thought my phone was plugged in last night, and it was like literally just barely not plugged in, and then my alarm didn't go off. So feels bad, man. I'm just answering questions, man. I don't know if people are sarcastic. My brain doesn't work right now. I'm trying to get it flowing, man. You're getting water. Gonna be getting coffee here in a moment. So Volphy Voloran starting off to deal with the Calibus. Voloran does extremely well against Calibus due to if it is Toxic Skin and it Feather Gatlings, it's not going to take any anything from that for the Toxic Ticks. We do know it is aerobic. from last game. So Barnchy does pretty well against that. So the next ban being Grumper. I like that ban. He does know this is Water Custodian Naga. So he does have to be weary of that. Alright, so Mix coming through on the first pick after the ban on Barnchy. Barnchy does make sense for the ban here since he most likely will be picking Momo with Riken, right? I feel like Momo and Riken are going to be pretty strong here, but he does have 2 waters. So if he picks Naga now, he can actually flex pick the Yukama. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, he can't pick Riken do that. So he does decide on Voliran Momo, so he's not going to have the Ketsa synergy. Because it is out of the game. The copy passes, guys. And he does decide on Yowler, not the Yukama. So, game number 2 coming on in. We have Alola versus Kanzaki. Kanzaki starting off with Calibus Barnchy. Alola starting off with Volphy Voliran. So one of the original starts in the current key swap patch was Volphy Voliran. It was doing extremely well. So well they had to change the pick ban system. No, there's a lot of reasons why they switched it, but it definitely helped that they switched it during that phase. Blah, I'm sneezing. Wait, guys, does that count as a dab? Alright, so play coming in onto the Calibus slot, going down to 80%. Trapping the Calibus. Feather Gatling coming on through, 80%. 52. Yo, Academy, thanks for the follow, man. Yo, Hydro, thank you for the follow. Toxicate coming on through into the Volphy, and the Windburst into the Voliran slot, bringing it just under, or just above 50%, so it's going to need to take a Tornado in order to die here. If he Hyperconnect strikes, so, okay, something to think about here. It's double screen, so if he wants to, he can Hyperkinetic, but then he dies to Tornado. And that is what he's going to do. Hyperkinetic Strike into the Calibus slot, bringing it down to 0. Which means Volphy is safe to stay in. Playing on to Barnchy, if it is the Wind Specialist, which it is, it's looking like... And, oh! Volphy's faster than Barnchy. Voliran goes down, but it definitely did its job. Barnchy has no stamina, and is going to have to stay in for these 2. That exhaust is definitely rough. With Volphy being faster than Barnchy, this is not good. Huh. So Voliran is the pick for Kanzaki's side, and Mix is the pick for Alola's side. So I'm pretty sure what he's going to understand here is play Gwent before Barnchy. If Mix has slightly the same exact speed TVs as Volphy, that means Crystal Spike's going to go off first into Barnchy because there is no Tornado. The only thing that could go first is Energy Manipulation if Barnchy is faster. Wait, Mix is going to use the Cage Tech, huh? Like with the Yowler? Oh, wait. Yo, guys. If Mix spikes, I don't know if it kills, right? It might just barely kill. Maybe. Yeah, it just barely... I think it kind of just barely killed there. Because that is a really tanky Barchi due to not being able to outspeed. Next spot coming through. 83%. Guys, this is the Yowler tech right here, okay? He has Mix in order to deal with this, but it's only energy manipulation. So that means if he clicks Cage here, if he clicks Cage and late torments the Voloran, we're going to see some sick damage. Sick damage. Some sick damage. He doesn't have to Cage now, right? Or does he? He wants the Voloran dead, right? I think he's just gonna click it for the memes. Why not? It might be the best play here, right? This is weird for Kanzaki because if Yowler has Comebacker, it's gonna increase the damage by 50% with late torment, which is like it's like a guaranteed kill on the Voloran, right? Which means he has to double into Mix here. I think he has to double Mix here. If he clicks Cage, Mix probably dies from it. Because Spike is 2 times effective. Huh. Would you double Voloran here instead so that you're Volphy? Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking. So, Crystal Spike coming on through into the Voloran slot. Toxic Plume comes through. Energy Manipulation onto the Yowler. Bringing it down to 44. Savage Suplex. Bringing it down to 0. So yeah, with Comebacker, this actually 100% kills. So, even with -1 attack, that is nuts, by the way. That is nuts. That's crazy. With -1 attack. That Voloran ate it, dude. He ate it and dropped. Oh my gosh. Dude, that was so much damage. How did that do so much damage? Comebacker's so strong, dude. Alright, so Momo has what's it called? Dang, I can never remember this move. It's the 70 damage, 1 damage if it's with a neutral type. That actually does quite a bit of damage, especially with Stabmaster. But he does have Naga. He still has Mix. Kill the wolf, kill the Mix, right? He can energy manipulation the wolf. Kappa Kappa, Momo. Do you let Yowler die? I think you just let Yowler die here, right? Blah. You just let Yowler die here, right? And then come in with Beta Burst. So he decides on clicking Cage. Double Edge onto the Yowler. That's going to get the kill because Yowler is nuts with Stab Master, by the way. And Psy Search. Oh yeah, instead of energy, yeah, Psy Search instead of energy manipulation. Hitting Momo down to 38%. Pretty sure that means you bring in Naga. Yeah, you bring in Naga, you can Beta Burst, you get the kill. It's looking real good for Alola. Then you just have to kill this mix. Which you have Volphy for. With Dust Vortex. So it's looking really, really, really good. Energy Manipulation, 38. Wait, it doesn't have Beta Burst? Oh no! Oh, mix Energy Manipulated to make sure it died. Alright. Good, good, good. Crystal Spike coming. Oh, no way! I mean, I don't think it matters. That one-shot him? No way. Holy crap, dude. Dust Vortex Spike kills here, so it doesn't matter, but what? Psy Surge coming on through. That is a very high speed Naga, absolutely. Oh, he did bark as well. That is true. Yo, here we go, game number 3. We got Alola versus Gold. Oh my gosh. Gold coming on through, getting that Naga band. He is running Surneef, so a lot of people are not running Surneef currently. So definitely interesting to see here. Oh my god, dude. So it is the Voldaren ban on Alola side with the mixed first pick. Surneef quickly picked up and hovering the Kinu here. So it is Surneef Kinu with the Barnshee pickup. So it's mixed Barnshee versus Surneef Kinu. Definitely a more aggressive side for Alola. But remember, just like always, if Surneef gets set up, rip. It usually is game, especially against Alola's team, if you think about this. There is nothing that actually is very, very effective against the Surneef. He's just gonna have to hit it like crazy. Kappa. Alright, so we get the Naga ban here. Are top players usually people who started at the start of the game, or are they already hot? Already some hot newcomers? I would say there's definitely been a few players that have been getting picked up by clubs. There's definitely some new player, a few new players that got picked up by clubs that are playing. I want to say a lot of the people in the club wars though are people who started from the beginning though. We can take a look at some of the profiles after the match too, if you'd like. See if any new players are coming in the Ronin club, because we can look at the roster. Alright, so it is going to be a Grumper ban and then a Yukama pickup. Calibus coming on through. Calbus Riken. Is this Yowler Volphy? I don't think you pick Volphy here. Only because you might need the Guile damage against Cerny to try to get that last little bit. But we'll see. Usually attacks are not the way to kill a Cerny. Momo, right? Double mental, go Momo. Use Bark before you die, probably. And whatever you need to kill. Maybe the play. If he gets an Undermine off, sick. But I think there's always gonna be a mental on the board. Might be a Momo. I think. Huh. Energy manipulation doesn't kill Skunch. I don't think. So could pick Skunch. Yeah, Momo is the play here. Get picked up. Alola versus Gold. Here we go. We got Kinu. We got Cerny. We got Mix. And the Barnshee. Protector buff going on to the Cerny. With the Baton Pass being active. So going right back up to that 100%. With the nerf that happened to the Protector buff, whenever Protector goes off, you lose 10% HP. But with Baton Pass, you get that health back. So it's almost as if nothing ever happened. Kinu being swapped out. Making sense here. Riken coming in. Watercut Lily bringing it down to 52%. And the spike going off 74. Hypoxia coming through. Bringing it down to 41%. Air Specialist Barnshee with Hand Fan. Settling Cerny. Okay, so Alola is playing where he's just going to attack this right side. So there was a bug that was happening. I don't know if it's fixed, but if you switch in a neutral and then use Ketsa, it doesn't gain the 3 prio. There was some random bugs happening with that. So if it is fixed from the 6.10 patch, awesome. If it's not, this could be rough because now both attacks for Barnshee and Mix are going to go first. I think they're going to go first anyways, just because they are usually faster than the Riken. Actually, something to think about. I think he might... Wait, does Barnshee live a Ketsa here? I think Barnshee lives Ketsa here. Even with synergy, right? Because Water Cutting Lily does more when it's full attack Cerny than Riken with full attack, right? Am I wrong here? Does Barnshee live the Ketsa? Oh man, Tornado coming through, sacrificing this Cerny. Water Cutting Lily. Attacking the Barnshee. Is the 6% gonna help? Or the 8%? Bringing it down to 2%. Crystal Spike coming on through on the Cerny. Yo, this might actually be really good because this is a Meteor Swarm that kills the Barnshee, adding a Prideful Stack. Oh, he Ketsa'd! That might be better. That might be better. Prideful Stack procs. Oh no! Yo! Prideful Stack procs. Momo's gonna come in. If Momo comes in, you bring in Yukama, right? So you bring in Calibus, right? You bring in Calibus here because you know Yukama's coming through. Or you bring in Kinu. You know Yukama's coming in. Brings in Calibus. Okay, so Gold definitely reads it. Calibus is the play here. Ketsa one-shots the Mix because of the Prideful Stack. So if this is a swap right here, it's going to hit Gaialis, Absolutely not, by the way. Or Yowler. So it's most likely going to hit Yowler, and Yowler literally eats attacks for breakfast. This might be a double into the Yukama slot. Because I think Riken is just going to eat this. I actually think Riken's just going to eat this water cannon. And I think he's going to be okay with it. He's going to gobble that shit up. He's going to Ketsa with Toxic Ink, and I think it kills Yukama. Because this is a slower, like this is a fast Yukama, right? It's Cage! If he doubles in, it's good! Oh, he didn't! Oh no, water cannon coming on through onto the Riken. Bringing it down to 22%. Toxic Ink hitting this Yukama. 53. I don't think Ketsa kills, but I mean, ugh. That is rough. That is rough. Does the Toxic Tick kill here? That's the question, right? Because you have to think. Oh no. So Riken going down with the Prideful stack. Really good plays coming in here for a Lola. Because that Riken was the way to deal with this mix and the Gaialis, right? Now he's got Kinu, Calibus, Momo. Momo can kill the Gaialis. But the problem is, there's a mix in play. How do you kill the mix? How do you kill the mix? Yeah, I think, okay, so on that slot, you have to think, okay, Water Cannon does not kill Riken, and he brought in on a Death Switch in, which means Aquatic Whirlwind is not up. Energy Manipulation, or because you have +1 speed, your Ketsa should go faster. Maybe. Probably not with 3 Prio, actually. So it might have been the safer play to try to switch, but then Alola was able to read that play and click Cage. So, in order to kill Calibus here, this is a Death Swap in for Kinu, which means it does not, it only has Beta Burst up. So this is actually an optimal situation for Gold, because he brought in Yowler. He kind of had to, though. He has to be able to get early, this early damage. The buff on a Calibus is going to help him try to get back in the game. Momo coming on through, getting the Undermine up. So something he needed. Mix being swapped out as well. So really, really, really good here. Momo going down to 60%. And Strangle! Oh, no, 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 no. Yo, Gold is finding a way back into this game. Undermine's going to go off because it's faster than the Yowler. Oh, man. This is a free swap. Kinu swap, right? You swap in Kinu for Calibus so that it lives Suplex, maybe. Maybe. You undermine the mix, the special attack drops as well. Yeah, so he has to attack the Gaialis here. He has to let Kinu kill the big fat Yowler. Undermine goes through, 93 down to 12%. This is a double into Momo to make sure it dies, even with Kinu buff, I think. So here it is, 14%. If he Crystal Bites that right slot, oh my gosh. Oh wait, I'm dumb. What am I thinking, dude? Strangle! Come on, add a card, get with it, dude. So, 12% now. So Momo can bark? If this is Speedy Kinu, it kills Gael's before Crystal Bite. Uh-oh. Oh no. He has to Sharp Stab Kinu so that Spike on Mix kills, right? Momo being swapped for the big fat Cali. Sharp Stabs comes through onto the Calibus. And Toxic Skin is exactly 12.5 by the way, which means Metaverse can hit the Yowler. Alright, never mind. Failure! No, I'm just kidding. Clinch coming on through, hitting the Kinu. Let's see how much damage this does. Just under 20%. Alright, so how do you kill the Mix? You don't, right? You just don't? Wait! No, it doesn't work actually. I'm stupid. Dang. Yo, that was a free beta into Yowler. If he reads that well, that's so good for him. I think... I don't know if Gold can win now. I'm trying to think. I think him not hitting the beta onto Yowler is rough. But I think he had to just in case the Sharp Stab hit Kinu instead of Cali. It's better to switch in Momo here, right? To eat the spike. Switch Momo in, get a free buff onto Calibus right after, right? Yeah, you strangle Mix here. You strangle Mix, switch in Momo. Calibus gets a buff to be able to eat more spikes and energy manipulations. And then your Kinu can now attack Yowler. I think. Momo gets swapped in. Spike goes on through. Ooh, Water Jet. 85, 60. With Comebacker. That's with Comebacker though. Toxic Skin. Oof. Get the +1/+1. Baton Pass. He can Ice Style type. Maybe, right? Wait. Is Calibus faster than Yowler? Calibus faster than Yowler. Yo, Flipburn, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. That's honestly the question. Is Calibus faster than Yowler? And I don't think it is, unless they have the weird SV Yowler that people are making. Yo, this is a speed Calibus, right? So it's obviously faster than Yowler. Isn't that the way people run it? Water Jet didn't do crap for damage, by the way. You guys think Strangle is better? So he could Beta Burst twice onto Yowler, and then it's Calibus versus Mix? No, people are not running Speed Calibus. I'm definitely joking about that. I'm trolling so hard. No, I'm joking. You don't know Speed Cali, dude? Yo, it's the OG, bro. Oh, 10%. Beta Burst onto the Yowler. 34%. Savage Suplex. Oof. Dude, that comebacker damage, man. Make sure you got that 20%. Savage Suplex is down. Something to think about. Which means, does Water Jet kill here? Because now he has a 1 prio move, which makes Calibus faster this turn, right? So he can Ice Stalactite this Yowler and kill him. But the overexertion! The overexertion! Oh, clinch. Did he rest? He did not rest. He rested. Oh! Yo! Ah! Pog! PogChamp! PogChamp! Yowler kills himself! You idiot! He drank the poison, bro! He drank the poison. He tasted the poison before, cured himself, and he tasted the poison again. It's like alcohol, bro! Dude, Yowler's an alcoholic, confirmed. Oh no. Yowler's an alcoholic, dude. I think Calibus wins this. Oh, dude, Calibus wins this. Guys, Calibus, I think, wins this. I think Calibus wins this if he doesn't die to Spike. Oh, Poggers! Wait, what? There's no way, dude. Dude, Yowler the alcoholic fucked himself. Oh no. No way. Wait. Yeah, he just water jets here, right? GG. Oh my god, the game swung so hard. No way. Yo, goal taking it on an insane comeback, yo. Alright, alright. Yo, we got game number 4 coming in. And last game was nuts. Last game was insane, dude. So we got Zuxo versus Gold, and the series is 2-1. First ban coming in onto Cernif for Gold, and yeah, let's see what Gold decides to ban here, and how he wants to play his team comp against Zuxos. So Zuxo is running Nitrosil, Grumper, some Barnshe, some Tuvine. Barnshe is just like the new reg. I think Barnshe is so strong right now in this current state of the game. Huh. First pick is kind of weird for Zuxo here. Gold has answers kind of to everything, so he has to think about his duo on how he wants his counter pick. I actually don't really know how he can play the start. Gold has pretty good starts here against everything. I guess Wolfie... Wolfie might be the better play here, actually, yeah. Because if he goes Scunch, he goes Barnshee. So he has to do a different duo in order to deal with the Wolfie counterpick situation here. Ah, sorry about that loud noise. I didn't mean to hit my mic. I feel like because I didn't get ready for my day, I just kind of like, I feel a little bit sick. I haven't woken up and had to do something this early in a long time. Without like getting ready for it. Ah. I don't think he can pick Scunch. Well, actually he can. Because then he can trade off kills here, right? If he clicks Barnshee, he can... Huh. Yeah, if he clicks Barnshee, Grumper just Thunder Strikes and kills Barnshee. But also Scunch dies. So now the question is Gold okay with making that trade? How early? It's 2 p.m. But I stayed up until like 8 a.m. last night. Well, this morning. I was hanging out with old friends that I haven't talked to in so long. Yeah. I was literally talking with friends, like a group of friends for like from like after stream at like 2 a.m. when I got off until like 8 a.m. They're really big League players. So we just watched Worlds together. And hung out in a chat, just talking, joking around. So he does decide on the Nidrasil. He knows he can't pick Barnshee into the Scunch because... Oh, but now it's banned. See, okay, this is actually super smart for Gold. Him picking the Grumper Scunch makes it to where if he picks Barnshee to be able to one-shot the Scunch, he is okay with trading Scunch to kill Barnshee, right? So if he doubles into the Barnshee slot and Barnshee switches... Scunch goes in for free and gets free holds, right? And it's free damage, with Barnshee doing nothing. So, he can't pick Barnshee, because Barnshee is going to be needed for Calibus later on. So it's actually a super strong play on Gold's pick ban phase here. Yeah, Michigan is Eastern time. That is rough. I'm sorry, I'm not really thinking about these ban phases right here. Ban is Momo and Barnshee. I think, honestly, I think that's an okay trade, right? Because if he beta bursts the Scunch and he plagues the Grumper, then he gets a free switch in to whatever he wants here to kill Grumper, right? Whether it's Yukama, Nidrasil, whatever he wants, right? So I actually think he missed an opportunity to have an early game lead. Fuller and Yukama Grumper, Kinu, Calibus, Riken. Let's see how this game starts. Alright, so on Gold side we have Scunch Grumper. And we have Nidrasil Wolfie. So with this start, I'm pretty sure Gold has a pretty good start here, even without counterpick. Alright, let's see. I think Gold definitely has a really good lead in this situation against Zuxo. I think he definitely has tempo, and I think he has a. I would have to say like 60-40 gold here, just off team comp pick ban phase. Let's see here. All right, if he swaps in Riken for Grumper, Riken eats a Plague, which means he has a perfect jab Wolfie, so that Riken can Ketsa 3 prio the Wolfie. But Riken is slower than Wolfie. So if he double Plagues, and this is a double into Grumper, how's this going to play out? What does Zuxo do? Hi, Travis. I hope you like your McDonald's order, bro. Such a meme commercial, dude. That's so good. Such a meme commercial. If you double Scunch here and Riken comes in for free, huh. Then he gets a kill on Wolfie and starts snowballing the game with Prideful, right? And then Kinu comes in off of death, getting +1 defenses. So it's hard for him to double Scunch here. Captain Jack Daniels? Captain Jack Daniels? Yeah, gold does a switch into Riken, making sure he has Ketsa 3 when... Yeah, I think even with this double in, 63%, it's going to do 37. Perfect jab the Wolfie. Ketsa now kills Wolfie here. Oh no, no, dude. Wait, yo, this is a double kill. Wait, what? He perfect jabs the Wolfie again now. Oh, dude. No, wait, I think the game's already over. Am I missing something? Perfect jab Ketsa Nidra. Perfect jab Ketsa Nidra. Nidra dies, Wolfie. Plague Scunch still lives. Wait. Ketsa the Wolfie, perfect jab Nidra. That's the play here. Ketsa kills the Wolfie, where he can't Dust Vortex, and Scunch sets up a kill for Nidra with Ketsa later, next turn. Or he, yeah, you don't care if Scunch dies. Play going on to Riken, making sure it's trapped, but no poison damage, so this is actually, I think, works in Riken's favor. Oh, he went into Nidra? What? Oh my god! Didn't you want the proc on Riken? Wait, he doesn't have his speed TVs correct. He doesn't have his speed TVs correct. If Scunch was faster than a 3 prio Riken, Riken gets Prideful stack there. Wait, this is back into Zuxo's favor. Oh no, dude. He can still Ketsa the Wolfie, but now Water Cannon kills. Wait, no, he can still Ketsa Wolfie, and he can Ninja the Yukama. Or Perfect Jab, and then Ninja next turn. Perfect jab Yukama, Riken Ketzes the Wolfie. Is that bad though? Is it bad if Wolfie dies is the question. Is the free swap into Volan or Grumper bad for him? And I think the answer is no. I think it's okay. I think it's okay to kill Wolfie. Yo, Wolfie looks weird, bro. If you look at Wolfie's picture, it's just like super long neck, bro. He's like, you know what I mean? Alright, so Wolfie does switch out into Volan. Water Cannon. Ooh. Ketsa on a Volan? That's a lot of free damage, dude. Overexertion, bringing him down. Kaido bringing it down to 3%, dude. Oh, no. So hitting this Skunch is way better because if Riken would have overexerted, like it did just now, way better. Also, guys in chat, imagine Oshi. Oh, J-Dragon said it before me. Wait, dude, that's what I'm saying. I think Kaido makes no sense because Oshi just does more damage. You don't use Kaido to put someone to sleep. Skunch isn't fast enough for that. So if you put Oshi on Skunch, it's there for the melee damage. So, okay, alert means it cannot be slept until alert is gone. Oh my gosh. It doesn't matter if he ninjas because Aquatic Whirlwind is faster than Skunch Ninja. Remember, this is not a fast Skunch. Hyperkinetic goes first anyways. Which means he can Water Cannon, or he can, he can Turbo. He can Turbo. Oh, he didn't Turbo. Come on, man, get with the game. That's a free Turbo. Alright, so Kinu Grumper coming out. He has Aquatic Whirlwind live, but it's going to hit the Cali. Rikens typically don't have speed investment. No, I know. I was memeing to I was 100% memeing. Because he doesn't have Hyperkinetic up anyways, so it's not like it matters. The Hyperkinetic Strike, or whatever he does, is gonna deal a ton of damage to Calibus. And also, he's not even gonna be able to Hyperkinetic Strike again unless he gets a free swap in, which he most likely won't. I was definitely memeing, I know. Alright, so this is most likely a Calibus switch in for the Grumper, because Aquatic Whirlwind is gonna do a ton of damage. This is Aquatic Whirlwind, Noxious Bomb Kinu. Aquatic Whirlwind Grumper, Noxious Bomb Kinu. Or Feather Gatling. Feather Gatling for double damage on a Grumper. Yeah. He also gets a free proc because he either has to kill Yukama or he has to kill the Volan, so Hyperkinetic comes up. Wow, that did like no damage. That is an Umbrella Grumper. Oof. Yeah, he had to kill Volan there because if he doesn't kill Volan there, it gets Hyperkinetic Strike to let Calibus kill. That is one tanky ass Grumper, by the way. I understand it has +1, but damn! Is gold gonna come back again because Calibus has no answer? No shot. Wait, Wolfie comes in, he plagues and water cannons Grumper, but then Calibus Toxic Inks. Wait, Toxic Ink kills Wolfie with -1 speed or defense, right? Okay. Brings in Grumper. So it's not Inductor Grumper, remember that. So if Grumper wants to on Zuxo's side, he can actually just keep using thunder, like electric moves, right? If Gold's Grumper uses electric moves and Grumper takes damage from Zuxo's side, he's going to heal from Gold's Grumper using electric moves. He's going to get Inductor procs. Wait, how do you kill Kinu? How do you kill Kinu here? So he needs... Wait. Is he switching Kinu for Grumper? It is J-Dragon, that's what's gonna be sick. Yeah, so Kinu does get swapped out for the Grumper here. Or, Grumper gets swapped out, bringing in Kinu here, I meant to say. Baton Pass coming in. Bust onto the Calibus. Thunder Strike hitting the Calibus down. Wow, that did a lot, bro. That did a lot. Oh, with Blizzard! Buggers. Look at that Blizzard value. Aqua Stone going to 65. Look at that value. Alright, so honestly, Aquatic Whirlwind, Thunder Strike, I think kills here. I think Thunder Strike kills alone. Actually, no, Revitalize. Oh no. So Revitalize goes through. There's no more Aqua Stone, but there is Water Jet, right? So that means if he brings in Wolfie... Wait, Wolfie doesn't eat Water Jet with -1 defense. That's looking rough, guys. I think you have to bring in Yukama. Or wait, I'm done. I'll stop. I'm done talking, dude. Yeah, just switch these two really quick. Just switch them. Yeah, just switch these two. And yeah, I think you're good. Water Cannon onto the Calibus. Revitalize comes through. You gotta kill the Kinu, man. Kinu's gonna be literally annoying as fuck. 20%. Honestly, you could have Water Cannon the Kinu because that Water Cannon doesn't do much. Ooh, that Water Jet hits hard. Yeah, next down's gonna be Electric Digital. So we're still gonna be missing Melee and Mental, which means we won't be able to catch Hoochik or Smazy until the 6th island. So we got like 6 months left to go without having for Nagas and Smazys to be hard to breed and cost like 200k. Beta does not kill Grumper, I'm pretty sure. It is confirmed to be Electric Digital, yeah. It's Sapanku. We know Sapanku is Electric Digital. Time. Kama being swapped out. Bringing in Wolfie. Grumper being swapped in. Beta Burst coming through. Yo, he's super greedy for this. Woo! Yo, guess what, guys? Inductor! Look at that 1/4 damage. Yo, give Grumper Slingshot, bro. Get his buffs, bro. He needs that speed buff anyways, am I right? Question. How good is Bush here? Kappa. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. So the problem with this Wolfie, right? He plagues Grumper. Does Calibus eat the plague? If Calibus eats plague, he revitalizes on the switch in. Switch out Grumper. Oh shit. Oh no. No, 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 no. Okay. You think Calibus dies to a plague here with +1? Are you sure? With +1 Cali, dude. And I don't think this is a full attack Calibus. I don't know why he sacked Grumper. Personally. Oh no! Wait, water cannon. Aquatic whirlwind kills. Why does that matter? Oh, blizzard. What? He's stonewalled. He didn't revitalize. Oh my god. What? No way. Yo, he's running Cerny plays with Kinu, bro. What is he doing? I'm just kidding. Clicking Blizzard there was Monka. Imagine he clicked Hypno or Revitalize. Yeah. We got a 3-turn rest. We got a 3-turn rest. I don't think Kinu can win this either. We'll see though. Wait, it's a super tanky Kinu. I mean... He has to kill Wolfie, dude. There's no way. He has to kill Wolfie. Because if he keeps plaguing here... Yo, Sharp Leaf, -1 defense? Where is it, dude? Sharp Leaf Kinu. Come on, Gold. Innovate! Innovate! How many turns does he have? Yo, he has 16 turns to kill Wolfie. He has 16 turns to not die and kill Wolfie. He has 16 turns. 16 turns, dude. He has 16 turns. This should be a 3-way rest. And I'm not talking about in the bed. Alright. Should be another rest here. Oh, you made it! Ah! 52. 30. I mean, 2 more betas. But he overexerted, don't even matter. Ouch. Ouch. That's when you say oof. Yo, where's the sweatband Kinu, bro? Who the fuck runs Baton Pass? The fuck? Yo, GG. GG. Yo, Zuxo's gonna be taking it. Game number 4. Yo, GG's everybody. That was a really good game. That was actually back and forth. There was just that one mistake that happened. GG. Wait, did I switch it? Oh yeah, I did. Alright, so game number 5. We got Ronin versus Enigma. We got Lil Asia versus Flowmaster. We got some Babawa action up in her. Babawa. We have Flowmaster running the good old Momos. The Scunchers. We got Tuvine and Riken. Let's first pick Babawa, dude. Do it for the memes. He has no toxic Tems. Do it for the memes. Yes! Babawa in the mix, baby. Let's go. Yeah, Babawa actually does look good. No toxic Tems, dude? Noxious Bomb Tuvine. Noxious Bomb Tuvine. Click it. Dude, why do some awkward Tems have Noxious Bomb? Let's be real. Yo, we got Tataru's out here just shitting all over the field. We got Tuvine doing the same thing, dude. I don't understand. There's some awkward Tems with Noxious Bomb in this game. Wait a second, dude. Wait. Flowmaster has no mental Tems. Yo, Scunch is gonna run over everybody. Click it, Scunch! Click it! Click it! Yo, you click Scunch? And you ban Yukama. Wait. Is Yukama the ban? Wait. Lil Asia's picking Scunch. Like, I already know that. What is he banning? He has to ban something that's gonna be able... Wait. Ban Momo? Momo's faster than Scunch. Oh wait, no. I'm assuming... Wait, Babawa is really slow actually. You only need a little bit of speed to outspeed the water cutting, right? Yo, he might have to ban Riken. If he bans Riken, he doesn't have to ban Yukama, right? If he bans Volphy, he has to ban Yukama. If he bans Riken, he can ban Momo. Actually, yeah, Tuvine or Gaialis is a better ban, actually. That's true. Probably Tuvine. You ban Tuvine so that your Barnshi can C-play. Because Gaialis, it's going to take a turn to get Crystal Bite up, right? And I'm pretty sure Babawa Scunch one-shots everything with Water Cutting Perfect Gem. Except for Riken. I think Gaialis is just a good ban regardless, but I think... Yeah, I guess taking away the Sharp Stab so he has to Crystal Plume Gatling to kill the Barnshi, which means Barnshi can always attack before it dies. I guess that's yeah. I think one of the two is definitely better. Yo, I think Ricky has a really strong team against Flowmaster here. Barnshi, Volphy, Volorin. He wants to click Scunch, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, dude, I think, no joke, I think he's got a real strong team here against Flowmaster. Flowmaster is starting off with the Riken and the Volphy, and We got Lil Asia with Babawa, Skunch. Me personally, I'd probably go after Wolfie first. I don't think Riken does much, and if he brings in Momo or Skunch, the Ketsa is not going to even get the 3 prowl. They're going to die first. And I'm pretty sure when you do the switch in, the speed prio doesn't actually activate for some reason. I think it's bugged with the move. What's the full form of Kek W? Wait, what do you mean the full form? What? Bawa has only Ice Cube turn 1, so he has to go for Wolfie? Oh, yeah. Ooh. Alright. Kabam! Ronin. Water cutting Lily, which means he can do this again because Riken is slower. Wait, never mind, because Ketsa's gonna be able to go first. Oh. He has to kill Skunch, right? So what can he bring in to kill Skunch first? Momo. Right? Ultra Ultimate Kek W. That is the full form of the Kek W. It's the Schween Kek W, bro. Oh my god. Alright, going Skunch here. Wait, he just... Ooh. Wait, Ketsa's slower? No shot. Did he Meteor Swarm? No way. Wait, why did he hit the Riken? Why not hit Skunch? Wait, Skunch is actually faster, bro. Wow! Why didn't he perfect jab? No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, probably was more damage the way he did it. But he does get the proc here. Ice Stalactite. Wait, doesn't Aqua Stone do more damage? I gotta look. Isn't it like 1 more damage? Dude. Babawa. Dude, that 1 damage would have brought him to 8%, bro. Let me check. Aqua Stone is 80. Ice Stalactite is 82. Nope, he did it right. He got the maximum value. Wait, there's Aqua Stone. Yo, he can still use Masogi, right? Yo, he can chain heal. Chain heal for the poggers. Wait, Valoran's still faster than Riken if it's aerobic. Oh my god. But that's not actually true. Because it's +1 speed. Rip. And we got the sweatband on the Riken. Dude, I need to take a break after Club Wars. If this is aerobic and it's full speed, I'm pretty sure Ketsa still goes off first. But that might not be true. It depends on the Skunch speed as well. Because it did outspeed 3 prio. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure Valoran just should be a perfect jab Ketsa. And a Valoran and killing it. He even has the -1 defense on Babawa so that 2 Vine or Skunch can kill. This is rough. This is a ninja. Like, a ninja might actually kill Babawa here. Everybody has the copy pasta, dude. Everybody. forgot to change the Tiki book. Wow. That cat's a hit hard. No ninja? Oh, he's gonna kill. Okay, yeah. He kills and then ninja's next turn. Because he knows he's faster and everything. Flowmaster's in a pretty decent spot, actually. Babwa dies next turn. The ninja with -1, I think. He has War Drum. So, I guess that's something. If Momo has speed, you bring in Momo because it's faster than Babwa. Right? Right. Oh, Two-Vine, okay. Okay, here's the earth. It's round. Okay. Hit him with a feather gatling. If he knows Ninja's gonna kill here, it's fine to bring in Two-Vine. But I think with Momo, you could double edge and yeah, you could double edge and ninja the Babwa and it's a dead 100%. But now he can double in with Crystal Plume Gatling and ninja. And now Barnchi dies too. But if Babwa dies this turn... Oh, double edge does 1 damage because Skunch is in play. That's right, dude. Yo, can you double edge yourself? That's poggers. I actually forgot about double edge and neutral ally rip. What a dumb synergy, bro. Stupid. Honestly, I think it still kills. Not gonna lie. I think Ninja brings it down to like 3% and then double edge would kill. Bet. Dude, here we go. You ready? You ready? Imagine forgetting. Yeah, exactly, dude. No, I actually think double edge with 1 damage would kill Babwa here. After Ninja. I think Ninja might bring it to like 1 HP. Oh, he goes Wolfie! Because he doesn't care about Babwa. I mean, it makes sense. Feather Galling into Wolfie. Overexertion Babwa. Wait, it has a lot of stamina. Oh, he overexerted! Ah! Guys, I think he had to hit the Two-Vine there. Bullmaster wins, right? Alright, Momo should double edge his own Two-Vine, bet. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I think if he would have doubled the Two-Vine, he could get Beta Burst, kill the Two-Vine here right now, and then he wins the game. Because Momo can't kill Barnchi. Barnchi does not survive a Crystal Plume Gatling. No shot, dude. Also, it's going to be a double in with Momo and Two-Vine. Literally no way Barnchi lives here. Crystal Plume kills alone, and then Momo also has double edge. Yeah, no shot. Oh, the -1 defense stab master. Let's go. All right, Enigma taking off a game. Let's go, yo. 3-2. GG's. Flowmaster takes it. Say Baldy style sent you. Yo, we got game number 6 coming on in. Martin Farmer versus Flowmaster. baldy pasta. It was the ad that was playing on my stream? Yeah, I feel like that ad is always playing on everybody's. Take a pig bacon, dude. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Say Baldy style sent you. Yo, we see a Mashuk on Marn Farmer. Let's go. We also got the Pick a Pig bacon. Oink oink nerds. Yo, Pick a Pig's got some small ass eyes, man. Guy else has. Can't even see. Control my ads? Dude, I'm not playing ads, bro. I'm not playing ads. I don't click that ad button ever. What am I gonna do? Make a penny? Like, I don't care. What the fuck? I don't care. So Riken is banned on Full Master side and Naga is banned on Marn Farmer. The first pick is being 2-Vine here. Twitch plays ads automatically now? Really? That's annoying. What the hell? Yeah, I don't click the ad button, dude. I'm telling you. That's stupid if they do. Wait, offer another that just adds an extra reason to click the subscribe button. With Twitch Prime. No, sell out, sell out. Fuller and Yukama, looking spicy. Yo, where's the guy, Alice Kinu? Where's guy Alice Kinu? Mashuk 2-Vine. 2-Vine beats Volorin. Mashuk beats Commas. Problem is, Volorin Mashuk actually beats Volorin Yukama though. Which kind of sucks that it wasn't started. Didn't re-up my Prime yesterday. I lost my Prime subs. Oof. Oof. My Twitch Prime sub is dedicated to the bald man. Momo is banned, and so is the Yowler. Alright, alright, alright. So Volorin being picked up. And now he's deciding on the Wolfie. And the 2-Vine. I don't use Amazon. I just pay whoever I pick because fuck Amazon. Dude, honestly, Amazon Prime is a great deal. Not even kidding. I get everything from Amazon, so it's literally the best deal ever. Getting next day shipping, like everything on what you buy instead of waiting a week plus. Oh yeah. So he does decide on Riken Kinu. Is this Scunch? I think it's Giles. Scunch? Giles. It's Giles, I think. Right? Yeah, it's Giles, right? Yeah. I think. Yeah. Next, sell out. Half of what's on Amazon is a knockoff right now too. Amazon will rule the world. They already rule the world, bro. Alright, Flowmaster starting off with Volar Yukama, and Marn Farmer with the good old Two-Vine Mashuk. Let's see, how turn 1 is going to separate and dictate the game. Disney owns the world? No, dude. Who runs the world? Girls, girls. Have you not heard the Beyonce song, dude? Obviously, women run the world. They own it. Beyonce said it. It's obviously true. Could swap in Volan for Two-Vine. Oh my god, creator. I'm not even gonna say that. Yeah, if Yukama goes down, yeah. That's why if you can get... Okay. It's free to swap... No, it's not. I was gonna say, if you swap in Volar and you rush heal Yukama, it's really strong. Because if Volar doesn't Feather Gatling the Two-Vine slot, then Marn Farmer has the lead. Facts. Oh, he read the swap, dude. Oh, he went Volar in. Oh, it's a one-shot. Yo, get your turkeys in chat. That's a one-shot. Holy crap. Jesus. War Drum's pretty good, guys. Literally, Two-Vine is only used to kill Volar in here. Now that Volarin's dead, Two-Vine can die happily. This Mashuk is looking like a god right now, dude. Oh no, the guy else comes in. Yo guys, cover your eyes, dude. Double Gash is gonna do work. No. Dude, my eye, dude. I don't know why I keep rubbing my eye. Do you swap Two-Vine? I don't think you need Two-Vine anymore. You just let it die, right? Wait, no. Wait, you switch in Volarin and you rush heal... right slot? You actually, yeah, you switch for your rush heal. You don't, and then you switch Two-Vine in on a random death in order to eat whatever damage you want. Volarin won't take damage, it only eats a double gash. I think it's fine. Because you need the rush shield damage, right? Yeah. I think this is definitely the play. Oh! Why? Dude, honestly, I completely forgot Turbo is even a thing. He just snared Gaealis. Is that a war drum down? Yeah, I think the Turbo is actually a better play. I didn't even think about that. I literally forgot Turbo existed because nobody even clicks it anymore. Even though it happened twice already. Yo, Tenderness the Gaealis, bro. Bet. Tenderness Gaealis. Can't plume. Why would you plume here? It doesn't do anything. Get out of here, dude. What if you rush shield Gaealis and hyperkinetic the Gaealis? So it forces him to double Volorin. Wait, do you care? I'm trying to think of how he wants to play this game. Getting minus attack on 2-Vine would be massive, dude. Oh, I didn't think about that. Dude, it's 2-Vine and Gaealis. You can get -1 on both of them, bro. Bring in the 2-Vine. See, I think Riken is somewhat free here, but I'm not positive. Uppercut 62. A hook kick though. Feather Gatling. I want to see his plan. I'm just curious about his plan and what he wants to do here. That was a hook kick, right? Which means only Crystal Bite is active, which means Riken comes in for free. That's actually a really smart play there. He wastes the hook kick. And now this is just super free. You know, Ketsa every turn. 2-Vine is in kill range. He can Tenderness the Gaealis if he has it, but he probably has Urushiol over it because he has Turbo. So Urushiol is probably out of the question. It's probably Uppercut, Perfect Jab, Urushiol Turbo, right? So it's out of the question. He has Hyper active on Volorin as well, which is really good. You guys are unreal, dude. I love this. Double swap. Ooh. This is a Ketsa uppercut. Oh. Noxious Bomb is gonna be close. Oh, Noxious Bomb is not close. It's a kill. See, the problem with bringing in Yukama is now he's just like, oh, you have Yukama out now? I'm gonna switch Riken. You know what I mean? He switches into Kinu. So free. Switches Kinu here. Actually, no, he can't do that because unless he has Urushiol, then he just uses Urushiol on Yukama, and I think it dies just to base damage alone. Does it? That's actually a good question. I don't know if it has Urushiol or Tenderness. Pretty sure it has Urushiol. If you have Volorin, it's just, and like, yeah, it's just Urushiol. No, he wants the Yukama dead because Riken sweeps the game. Oh. No way. He's swapping the Riken though, right? This is actually completely fine. Making out Noxious Bomb here. Oh! That's really good. That's actually really good for Flowmaster. So Voldaren can now Noxious Bomb the Yukama slot, but then Giles comes in and eats that for breakfast. What is Kinu gonna do this match? Click turbo? Kick. If he brings in Raiken, Aquatic Whirlwind, and Crystal Boom Gatling is just gonna do so well against this Kinu slot here. But that means if Yukama dies, let's say he doesn't bring in Raiken, right? If Yukama dies, Raiken wins the game. So I feel like you can't do that. I don't think you can do that. This is a rough spot for Flo, I think. He's finding ways to get back in, but I'm not he still has to do a couple things and make sure it's right. Alright, he didn't. It's anaerobic? No, it's not. Okay. Ooh. Oh, Pog! Okay. I don't know how actual Pog that was, because it kind of just like made it so where Tuvine and Kinu kind of did nothing. No Tuvine for Toxic Plume. Huh. Wait, what do you do here? Dude, imagine the Kinu Raiken swap. Oh my god. Should be a Yukama swap here. Yukama should come in here, right? Knowing Raiken's coming in. That's a death on Voldaren now. Oh, hook kicks. Yo, hook kicks down. Yo, why isn't he clicking Crystal Bite? I mean, I know why, but like, ugh, that's rough. He brings in Mashuk, right? He brings in Mashuk. I think Marvin Farmer's in a good spot. You have to double Tuvine slot. You have to. I'm pretty sure. Wait, Meteor Swarm! Yo, wait! Meteor Swarm here, guys. Meteor Swarm? Where's Yukama gonna go? Yo, you Meteor Swarm, Yukama's comes in here. But you want to uppercut the Tuvine to make sure Tuvine dies, right? If you uppercut Tuvine and you Meteor Swarm, it gets you a double kill, which means Yukama comes in for Gialis. Oh, it's a double! Oh no! Mashuk is dead though. Oh! No, no, Meteor Swarm! Oh! Oh! Guys! What? Dude! He needed a double kill! Yo, if he kills both, Yukama can't switch, and then he rush heals the Yukama and switches in Kinu. Oh my god! Wait a second, dude! How does this work? They can't double Yukama. Wait. I know why he cuts it, because he has Wolfie on the bench, but... What he does is he cuts us here onto Yukama, because Yukama has to hit with Shook. Right? Whoa. This has to be a fast Kinu. Otherwise, Gaialis kills Kinu here. I don't know why he sharp stabbed. He's not going to be faster than a Mashuk with +2. He might as well Crystal Bite. That would have been game if he Crystal Bit. Oh! No way! Oh my, dude, he wins because of 1% HP lives, dude. Wow, dude, GG, Mar Farmer. Alright, game number 7 coming on in. A little late on the game, that's my fault. And the last player on Enigma is Dirk. So, Dirk is the ace player. He's gonna need to sweep these games, so... GLHF, hopefully we get some good games. Hopefully we get 9 games, regardless of whoever wins. I just really enjoy watching Temtem, so... Alright, so Dirk bans Riken, and Marn Farmer starts off with the Pig Volarin, or sorry, Pig Naga. With Tuvine and Volarin, Tuvine goes before Volarin. So, Bamboozle is going to go before Tuvine, right? And then Tuvine blocks and then Noxious Bomb hits. So, the question is going to be, is he okay with eating a Noxious Bomb and Madness buffing here, and then being able to sweep the game? Right? Isn't that pretty much what's going to happen? Isn't that what Nagas do? Alright, so we have Naga on Dirk's side as well. People used to do this with Golder. Wait, is there a reason why people are running Golder over Pig? Is it mainly just because of Relax? So, Volarin... Yeah, I like Volarin Kinu here, and then... He can, okay, Yowler Kinu. No Calibus? No Calibus. This is Yowler? think this is Yowler. He just eats more damage. Yeah. Alright, so we got Marn Farmer versus Dirk. Pretty quick big man phase, actually. Dirk starting off with 2 Vine, Volarin, and Marn Farmer coming out with the Pig Naga. Alright, so let's see how this... Okay, so obviously this whole play is... A lot of times when you're running Pig and Naga, Naga will Madness buff, and it'll literally just sweep the game. The reason why is because he sets the SVs and such with Pig to be slower than everything on the board, along with the Naga as well. So, if he Madness buffs, Bamboozles, Crystal Plume Gatling does not hit, Noxious Bomb does hit, and he lives, that means he can double into whatever slot he wants and kill, or he can just single slot and Bamboozle if he knows something is going to kill. So, if this is Anaerobic Volarin, he can Noxious Bomb and he'll live the Psy Surge, right? If it is not, then there's a chance that it can one-shot. But he does not go with the Madness buff, he's just going to Beta Burst here. Bamboozle onto Naga. Crystal Plume going into the Pig. Oh wait. No, it's the Drill! Oh! Yo! Marn Farmer just got played so hard, bro. Oh my god, dude. No shot. Yo, no joke. You just concede. You just click the concede button. He has such a huge tempo lead. Just fucking go next, bro. No, I'm just kidding. He can't go next. He wants to see all the items. He wants to see all the items on Dirk. So he wants to get as much information out of this game. So, oh my gosh. They want to get as much information. Most likely he's going to lose this game because his carries are Naga and Volarin, and they're not going to be able to carry the rest of this game. So they want to see all the items. They want to see the TVs on all of Dirk's sides so that they can see which member can, like, they still have 2 shots to kill Dirk, right? So they need to find out all the information so that they don't make mistakes in the next game, right? Oh man, Drill coming in clutch. So what Drill does is it literally breaks the Bamboozle and deals the damage so that also the next attack doesn't get Bamboozled. So we do know that it's Drill 2 Vine. We don't know Volarin's item yet, so that's pretty much all Ronin can do this game, is try to figure out information to be able to beat Dirk in the next 2 games, because that play right there is such a huge lead for them. It's pretty rough. So we know Kinu is running Baton Pass. Right now we're just going over information because... Alright, so Energy Drink Pig, ooh. The buff on Yowler is immunity. He has Chamomile, and Chamomile is freaking nuts, dude. It is nuts. Uh-oh. Yowler's becoming a god. Uh-oh. Naga's becoming a god. So he has Stonewall and Kinu. Yeah, immunity makes it to where it can't take any status effects at all. It can't go to sleep. It yeah, can't freeze, can't go cold, can't burn. It cannot bamboozle. If it uses hibernate, it doesn't freeze, it just heals. Chamomile's pretty good on Yowler. The only downside is you can't bamboozle that Tem. And Chamomile, every time you switch in, you lose status effect. Right? Or am I wrong? I'm almost positive you lose status effect, which means if he leaves and comes back in with Chamomile, he loses his buffs, which means he can't leave with Yowler. I think. I'm pretty sure, right? Or did they switch it? I thought it does both now. Now I gotta look it up, because I feel like I'm wrong. Yeah, and removes removes stages, changes. What? Removes stages, changes of Temtem holding the gear. Yeah, so it removes stage changes. It's just pronounced super awkwardly. Yeah, this is rough. I think Martin just has to understand he lost. Just try to get as much info as possible. That turn 1 was nuts. I mean, he's gonna try to come back, obviously. Like, any game can somehow get winnable if somebody makes a huge mistake, but yeah, that was an insane turn 1, dude. Turn 1, Two-Vine has Drill. It was Naga Pig. Pig bamboozles Naga. Two-Vine Crystal Plume Gatlings drills, takes off Bamboozle, does a ton of damage, bringing it down to like 10% HP. And then Noxious Bomb hits it and kills it. So it was literally a free Naga turn 1. And the only way Marn Farmer was going to win is if there was Naga and Voloran as the carries to be able to deal with the rest of the team. But now because Naga dies, you just can't win anymore. Yeah, it was literally turn 1, Dirk won the game, but because it's Club Wars and he has to stay with the same Tems, the same items, the same TVs, right now it's just an info game. I've kind of come down to it where it's just an info game. Like, there's almost no way Dirk loses. Oshidashi Two-Vine doing some damage. So I think the reason why he's focusing the pig is because once the immunity goes away, Yowler cannot switch out. It has +4, +2. If it switches out, it loses all of its buffs. So once the immunity goes away, then pig can bamboozle. And I think that's just what he didn't want. He just didn't want to deal with that, I think. So he kills the pig, and then makes it to where Yowler can't like just get bamboozled every turn. I think he probably could have killed the Yowler as well. I think if he just stayed in with Naga Akinu and just revitalized every turn he possibly could, he could have just like... He doesn't even have to show Voloran, he doesn't have to show Yowler, he doesn't have to show anything else for TVs. Yeah, I agree. So now he knows he has double screen. Double screen on Yowler. Ow. Alright. Voloran going down. Yeah, Naga comes in, sweeping the game. Bye bye, Voloran. He has to figure out what Naga's item is. So he has to beta burst the Naga. So oh wait, it's not double screen because double screen is on Yowler. Wait, Voloran snared Naga's item, so we're not even gonna know Naga's item. Or wait. Never mind. Huh. It's not Strange Vest because Naga already got hit. So, not Sweatband. Comebacker the Owler. Comebacker the Owler. Oh, he hibernated. Keck. Ooh. Yeah, turn 1 drill 2 vine killed the Naga turn 1. So it was literally just a win for Dirk. There's almost no way he doesn't win this game. So we kind of just understood that. We're trying to understand the info that the other 2 members of Ronin can get to be able to beat Dirk if they so try to. Because Naga Kinu versus Yowler Kinu, they just started buffing each other because they knew if Naga goes 5-5, it's just going to win the game. So Marn Farmer did the same thing. Wait, he can clinch here, right? Isn't that the end of the freeze? Clinch the Kinu. Kill the Kinu. He has to figure out the Naga item. I'm trying to think of what it could be. Naga doesn't even have the madness buff, honestly. Oh, I didn't die! Pog! Kappa. Oh my gosh. Energy drink Naga, I mean, sounds viable. Electric Rod? It could be Rock Shield or Electric Rod, Kappa. Like, actually, no joke. It could be either. No, I don't think it's Lightning Rod, though. It'd be more Rock Shield than anything. Yo, he's legit trying to win this, dude. Is it possible? He's not killing the Kinu, so I guess it's possible since he overexerted himself. It's not possible, guys. There's no way. I mean, he's trying to, but I don't think so. I don't think so, guys. I don't know, man. It's eating these beta bursts like crazy. HP special defense. I'm telling you guys, it's good. Yo, Stonewall, I get +1 again. Oh yeah, Stonewall, baby! Overexertion. Damn. Yowler, you did so well. Ah! Double overexertion. Alright, Kinu, now sweep the game. Beta burst everything. Alright, GG's. Alright. Game number 8. The ace match, or the ace player, Dirk, coming in versus Kami. And yeah, Ronin is on the left, Enigma on the right. So Naga is the ban, and then Yukama's ban on Kami's side. So curious, what does Kami want to do here? Valoran as a starter. Alright, so no Naga, so no Grumper first attack. What does Dirk want to do for his first starting 2? Wait, does he have Humiliating Slap on 2-Vine? Oh no. Yo, this Riken is gonna smurf on everybody, bro. He knows he needs Whiplump because Whiplump was the next man. I know Whiplump is bad on turn 1, but Kami knows that he needs a Whiplump in order to actually kill Riken. Otherwise, Riken kills his entire team. Grumper Man coming in for the Volerin and the Whiplump. Ah, God. Kinu and then Yeller Volerin. Man is gonna be Grandpa as well. Grandpa with Whiplump would have been really strong. Yeah, Paradox is doing really well. So, 2-Vine with Mix, and he picks Yowler for the last pick. So, Dirk coming in with Riken and 2-Vine. Pretty strong in my opinion in this match. And Kami's with Volar and Whiplump. So, I'm actually curious if he does have Tenderness on the Whiplump or if he has Cold Breeze. I think in this very specific situation, Cold Breeze actually works pretty well. Cold Breeze with Tsunami. But Tenderness is also a really good play, especially against Riken if it's going to be able to deal with the 2-Vine, Mix, and Kinu. Dropping its attack will be decent. But with Prideful, it can do really well. Feather Gatling. Trying to get some damage onto the Riken here. And it is Cold Breeze. So, Tsunami will be able to freeze both of them. Ooh. Alright, now the question is, does 2-Vine have Tornado? The answer is yes. But now, you can switch Volerin for the 2-Vine. And you can Tsunami and still get the freeze on the 2-Vine. And then you can freeze whoever else. So, it's actually an okay start here for Kami for as bad as it looked, right? No, I think he wants Hyperkinetic for later. So he needs to bring in the 2-Vine in order to use Tsunami here, I think. Also, he gets the freeze proc on whoever comes in, which is going to be Kinu. Okay, he definitely wants to save it because Tornado would have killed. Definitely way better for the 2-Vine to come in my opinion. Gets the freeze on a 2-Vine to where he can't do anything this turn. Some pretty good damage. And if he wishes, he can freeze the Kinu. But now, since 2-Vine's in, right, it can Crystal Plume the Kinu. And if he wants, he can switch out Whiplump. Actually, wait. He can Crystal Plume the Kinu and Sharp Rain it. Or he can Crystal Plume Cold Breeze and freeze next turn with Tsunami. Because if it's Volerin, a Volerin. No, if it's Volerin switch. If it's Volerin switch, you want a Cold Breeze. Let me think. Fuck. He has to keep Whiplump in case Riken comes in, right? Oh, that is true. Chamomile on Yowler, so Cold Breeze on Kinu is very safe. Two-Vine doesn't really threaten too hard the following turn. This is actually a really interesting turn here. Kami has to be wary of his time bank though. This is Speedy Kinu, which they should know what it is, which it is not because it has Stonewall, right? That means Whiplump should be faster if it has speed on it. So it can Cold Breeze the Kinu, which means it normally should run Turbo here, right? So he has to freeze the Kinu. Oh wait, no, he has to Crystal Bloom. And yeah, Riken comes in. He should not switch. Okay. He should not switch Whiplump here, which is fine that he didn't. Alright, nice. Cold Breeze onto the Riken. Yowler does not have it, by the way. Crystal Plume Gatling doing pretty good damage, 20% with War Drum. Well, it's like 19 or 18, but yeah, now he can Tsunami. He's gonna switch back in Kinu, so if he Tsunamis here, Kinu freezes then is fine, right? So yeah, I don't think he wants to Tsunami because most likely what's gonna happen is Kinu's gonna come in and Yowler gets cold, but it won't matter. So if anything, he wants to yeah, but Kinu comes in and there's gonna be no cold proc, right? I don't think it'll one-hit kill the Whiplump unless it has a lot of speed. Yowler, we didn't see what item Yowler had. This should definitely be a Kinu swap. Yeah. So if he does Tsunami, it doesn't actually do much besides increase damage on a Whiplump. And isn't Oshi here? Oh, Tornado, nice. Crystal Plume on a Kinu, right? Oh, what? Double Tornado. Huh. I'm just... Why didn't he Feather Gatling? Why did he Tornado? Is the question. Because Ketsa's 3 prio? He didn't want Ketsa to hit Two-Vine, right? That had to have been the reason. But Two-Vine... I don't think Dirk ever keeps Riken in because if it kills Two-Vine, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter if Two-Vine dies. Hyperkinetic's still up on Voloran. Maybe he just didn't see the play of Kinu swapping. Because I don't think Two-Vine dying there is a big deal. I think Riken dying there is way bigger of a deal. Yeah, Yowler's looking pretty good. Sharp Rain, really good play here. I actually really like Sharp Rain there. No way. No way, dude. He actually clicked the show off, bro. Oh my goodness. Does Oshi kill Tuvine now? Yowler with +1. I'm just trying to think, like, how effective is that in this game? Like, does the +1 actually matter, or did he just lose damage with clinch? I think everything still takes 2 attacks to kill, right? Unless comebacker procs, then it's really, really big. Yowler does not have resistance badge. Yeah, it's double screen, most likely. Most likely double screen. Wait. Did we see double screen last game? Double screen was on nobody. I'm trying to think of who had it last game, but I can't remember. So Whiplum swaps out for Mix here. Hypnosis on the Tuvine. Wait. Oh, a Yowler. Ooh. Crystal Plume on a Mix. Live! Ooh. Alright, so this is pretty decent play, I think. You can definitely spike the Tuvine now and switch in Whiplump for Kinu slot so that Riken cannot come in for free. I think that's pretty strong. Or he can bring in Volarin and spike. I don't know, actually. Trying to think of how he kills this Yowler. How does he kill Yowler here? This is rough. Well, I mean, I don't even think Mix is really a problem, because look. Yeah, he's gonna have to Psy Surge, but... Yo, no joke though? That +1 is pretty huge. Because now it outspeeds the Volarin and the other Kinu. Spiked it 35%. I think he Psy Surges right. Why not? Does Baton Pass activate first, or did they switch in the patch? So what you're saying is he should beta the Yowler then. Oh, they switched it in the patch notes? Okay. Psy-Surge. Huh. Yo, that brings him into Puppet Master. Just barely, dude. That's actually really good for Kami. Toxic Plume is gone. Riken has Meteor Swarm, though. Tuvine comes in now, right? I think. Volarin, Hyperkinetic. Huh. He can Toxic Plume or Hyper. What does he want to do? Does he want to bring down the attack that doesn't actually do anything, honestly? I don't think this +1 attack is a big deal. Toxic Plume is a bait. I think Toxic Plume is a huge bait. I think you Hyper the Yowler. I don't know, Toxic Plume seems like a bait. The attack doesn't matter, right? It just doesn't matter. Why does the -1 attack matter? That not killing is kind of annoying. I feel like that's a bait Toxic Plume, personally. Because it doesn't actually do anything, right? Like having a -1 attack on Yowler doesn't actually do anything. You might as well Hyperkinetic. I think in that spot, killing the Kinu is better, just because of the extra +1. I guess the I don't know. I guess Clinch does not kill Whiplup now, right? Huh. Does Suplex kill Whiplup here? Wait. Yowler doesn't want to click Suplex, right? Wait, no, it has enough stamina, I think. If it doesn't overexert, I think Yowler clicking Clinch is better. But if Yowler clicks Clinch on Whiplump and Whiplump Cold Breezes Yowler, that would be kind of nuts. See, that's the 50-50 here. Does he Cold Breed Yowler? If the answer is... He's gonna Tsunami. He's gonna try to kill the Riken here. Oh no. Oh, this is definitely a kill now. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. I don't like the cage though. I don't like the cage play. Now Oshi kills Tuvine. I don't know that Tuvine, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Riken staying in, I don't know. Suplex it would have lived, right? Bola, Hyper, into Oshi. Yeah. Oh! +1 Tuvine, man. And then Oshi kills, right? Oh, it doesn't! Overexertion! That's huge! Oh, that's so big! +1 speed? Oh! Yo, I think Kami wins this! Kami wins this! Mix has +1 speed. Energy manipulation kills the 2-Vine. And then 2-Vine Crystal Plumes the Yowler. Actually, wait. Feather Gatling? Yeah, Crystal Plumes, Crystal Plume. He can afford a Crystal Plume. The Voloran has no speed. Mix can still energy manip kill Voloran, and it can kill 2-Vine. There's no way energy manipulation doesn't kill 2-Vine, dude. Even with +1 special defense, the base special defense is so low. Oh! No way! Oh, no way. Oh my god. No way, dude. That is so rough. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. No way. That's unreal. Dude, it's going to game 9, dude. Oh my god. Ronin Enigma game 9 coming in. Dirk taking it. GG. Yo, so my Discord is lagging a little bit. And yeah, we didn't get to see pick ban phase. I feel really bad about that, guys. We don't know what happened on turn 1 either. We don't even know what turn it is. It won't show in the top left. So I'm really sorry about that. We do know Grumper came in on turn 1. Wolfie took damage on turn 1 with 2-Vine Raiken. Plague onto 2-Vine with Electric on Electric Strike onto 2-Vine with Raiken and Feather Gatling or Crystal Plume onto Wolfie, bringing Wolfie down to nothing. So I'm really sorry about that we missed the whole entire pick and ban phase. And yeah, I think Discord is having issues. I think a few people are having issues with Discord, so feel really bad about that, especially for the ace match in the series. But yeah, we are into the game though. We're gonna try to finish this off. Yeah, I forgot it was Zuxo for the final match, so, but they were right on it, so. Alright, let's try to get some analysis on how these teams can play their comps. Just because we're a little bit behind on the knowledge of Pickman. It seems like Raiken, let's see, 2-Vine or Raiken can deal with Nidrasil. Yowler can also deal with Nidrasil pretty well. I think the main issue is killing Naga here, right? Naga... Calibus can deal with Naga decently well, but I think Grumper or Voloran is going to complement Naga, so I think Calibus won't be able to kill without taking a lot of damage. Alright, Plague onto Raiken, bringing it down. Tornado onto Wolfie, getting the kill onto Wolfie, so without Plaguing there, it made it to where Wolfie was going to die. So now Ketsa goes on a Grumper. So if Plague would have went on to 2-Vine getting the kill, it would have lived. But this is guaranteeing a double kill on Raiken and 2-Vine on this turn. So this is actually a really good play. This is a free play right here, okay? Grumper. Yeah, this is actually a super free play for Zuxo. Allowing for Grumper and Naga to be able to attack 2-Vine and Raiken here. So really, really good play here. Super free play here. Super mega ultra hyper pog! I don't know if he can madness buff. Actually, yeah, he can Madness buff here, and then he can Mud Shower, Electric Storm. He can do whatever he wants this turn with Grumper. As long as it kills 2 Vine. As long as it kills 2 Vine. Yeah, this is super free. Super freak. He's super freak. He's super freaky. Alright, Decidara. Meteor Swarm coming on in. Oh, dude. That's an overexertion Riken. Madness buff. I understand he had to click Meteor Storm because he thought he was like nothing was gonna happen, but Electric Storm comes in, kills 2 Vine, and brings Riken to 2%. I actually think this is good. Personally, I think this is good. Riken cannot do anything next turn, right? If he would have Fierce Clawed and Meteor Swarmed this turn, it would have been different. But, yeah. He would have been Coochie Man diff, dude. Calibus comes on in. Electric Storm is down, so he can't Electric Storm to kill Riken here. Yeah, it is a 50 SV Grumper, I think. Freaking rip. Ninjasil comes on in. Toxic Ink onto the Ninjasil. Mud Shower onto the Riken, making sure he goes down so Ninjasil can go ham. Really good. It's looking pretty strong for Zuxo here, I think. No Riken means Ninjasil kind of just kills everything, right? Huh. This is actually really good. Yowler comes in. Yeah, I think... Okay, Grumper has no stamina, so it can't deal with Calibus extremely well. But... Let's see. What kind of Kinyu buffs is he gonna need? Does he want to buff Yowler or does he want to buff Callie here? I think he wants to buff Naga. Ooh! Yo, I think he wants to deal with Calibus. No? Ooh, that's a really good strangle from... I think that's a really strong strangle. Making it to where Voloran can attack. If he switches, this is decent damage. If he Oshis the Voloran, it does well against Grumper. And then Naga's against a Calibus, so pretty weird situation. If he brings a Naga here, it's a super hard read. These are quick turns, by the way, guys. Like, these turns are going quick. Like, they know exactly what they're gonna do. Bark Shield coming in. Oh my gosh. That's a sick Bark Shield. Savage? Oh! What? That did 45%. Wow. +1 attack Yowler. I mean, to be fair, Oshi doesn't kill though. Yeah, that's no comebacker. Wow. On the bright side, Oshi does not get stab. Oshi does not get stab, which means even though it's the same damage, it does not kill Voloran here. But Beta Burst Oshi does kill. So if it's if it's double Noxious, Toxic Ink Noxious Bomb on Akinu? No, because Calibus eats it. think he hypers Toxic Inks the Kinu. Or do you just deal with Yowler? No. Yowler dies to Naga. You have to attack the right slot, right? You have to attack right slot. If you attack right slot into Calibus, that's good. And if it, well, yeah, I think Hyper Kinu. This should be Hyper Kinu, Toxic Ink Kinu. Because he he has to switch Kinu, right? Or no, he has to Beta Burst Volan to get the kill onto Volan, otherwise it gets a whole nother attack. Time, Ronin. Time. Yeah, so it is a Feather Gatling in case the Calibus switch. Most likely it's not going to happen because they need to kill Volan here. Beta Burst, Oshi does kill, which is what they're going to do. Make sure the Volan goes down this turn. Toxic Ink comes through into Kinu. And Oshi coming on in. Volan going to the moon. Yeah, I think... Alright, so Naga comes through. This Psy Surge kills Yowler. Yeah, I mean... Nidrasil's slower than Kinu. So he can Toxic Ink Kinu, Psy Surge Yowler, and it's free. Now just... Yeah, it's super... It's so free here. So free, dude. So free. He has to choose who dies, Kinu or Yowler. Oh! Wait, he didn't kill the Kinu. I mean, why kill Kinu when you can just auto left slot and Kinu doesn't do anything, right? I mean... That's fair. Toxic Ink's Psy Surge? You can bring in Grumper, dude, actually. Just bring in Grumper. Don't even risk it. Don't even risk it, just bring in Grumper. Yeah, with no Narc right now is awkward. I don't know why he didn't kill Kinu. Yo, no joke. Think about this for a second. If you Toxic Ink the Kinu here, right? You Toxic Ink Kinu here. It dies. You get Yowler in for free. Then you Psy Surge it. And Narc. And it dies. And then Grumper comes in and cleans up Callie. Right? Ooh, immunity. That's so good, bro. What a dumb move, man. It's such a dumb move. Water Jet kills, right? Water Jet with clinch? Or Water Jet Savage Suplex kills. Oh my god. Wait, he has to kill. Wait, did Dirk... Oshi's down, yes. He can Savage Suplex though. He doesn't need Oshi. Savage Suplex is gonna do just enough. With Show Off, dude? Absolutely. Thunderstrike goes first? That's what he needed. Please tell me Nidrasil attacked Calibus. Actually, he doesn't have to. Why does it matter? He can literally rest, and then he attacks now. Yeah, here we go. Psy Surge onto the Yowler. Narc hit the Yowler. Narc is also one prio. Yeah, Nid did overexert. My bad. I'm dumb. Imagine being the fastest time on the field with no Deceit Aura. I know, a Grumper, dude. How? How, dude? He was literally the fastest Tem, dude. Makes no sense. 50 SV, bro. Easy peasy. Narc slower than 1-speed Cali. Yes. And that's because of 1 prio. Easy peasy. It should be game, right? Narc hit, Psy Surge, Yowler. And then you just Toxic Ink the last hit onto Cali and you win, right? Pretty sure. I did. What? Please have energy drink. Calibus didn't have energy drink. I understand why he did it. He wanted to make sure. He didn't know if Nidrasil was faster than Calibus. I get it. I get it. But if you're that scared of it, why not Psy Surge the Calibus then? Yeah. If you're that scared of it, why not? Wait, he doesn't have Psy Surge. That's why. He has Lullaby. No, that's actually the right play. That's not BM. That's not BM, guys. He doesn't have Psy Surge. He has Beta. So what he did is he Lullabied because he thought Calibus was slower than Nidrasil with 1 prio. Because if you SV the Calibus correctly, then yeah, it wasn't BM. He wanted to make sure that it went. Yeah, it seems BM, but it's not. Oh! No way! What? Bark Shield. Wait, he has Bark Shield, dude. I think it's okay. He can Toxic Ink here. Yeah, he can Toxic Ink and then Narc. Dude, sorry about your guys' speakers, dude. I don't know. I actually freaked out there. He's still fine. No, he Narc hits here and Toxic Inks. He has to Narc hit here. Wait. Comebacker. Yeah, he has to. Oh man. Yeah, he has to Narc hit. He Narc hit and then oh wait. This is a 50-50, dude. Toxic Ink, right? If he Toxic Inks right now and he Savage Suplexes, Nidrasil dies. If he rests with Yowler here and Nidrasil narcs, yo, it's literally rock, paper, scissors right now. Narc does not kill. It does like 25%. He has to get a Toxic Ink in. Alright, if he Savages, he wins. Oh! Wait. What goes first? What goes first? Narc? Or Savage Suplex? What goes first? Narc or Savage Suplex? Clinch doesn't kill. Narc goes first. Yo, you could rest and yo, you could literally wait. You can actually rest here, but there's no reason to. You narc it. Yeah, narc it does go first. Wow, dude, what a good game, dude. Oh my! I thought he threw for a second, and then I thought he didn't throw, and then I thought he threw again. Yo, GG's. Ronin takes it though. 5-4. GG's.